guys, welcome back to the zoo.
Hey guys.
I hope you really enjoyed our episode last week, learning about the lion and the lioness, Lucas and Jasmine, and my favorite part, learning about the kangaroo family. I love Little Roo. What's your favorite part?
Auntie Vanny, I can't wait to meet Zoe the kangaroo.
Hello, Auntie Vanny. The land was so good.
Hi, Auntie Vanny. Roos are really cute Jamaican. Hi, Auntie Vanny. The kangaroos are so interesting.
Those were also so amazing. But this week's show, it is going to be a special one. We have some guests.
Yes, we have some special guests who are going to be joining us to go visit some of our special animals in our petting zoo.
Oh
We're
yeah.
going to get our hands on, get some nice interaction, and then at the very end of it, I'm going to introduce you to one of my very special friends, and I think you can say best friend at home.
Exciting. Let's go check them out.
Let's
Come
go,
on.
guys.
Hey guys, I'm so lucky today. While Joey is off at the petting zoo, I get my own alone time with the zookeeper, Shanique. Hi. So Shanique, tell us, where are we today? What are we doing in this beautiful cage with these awesome birds?
All right, we're at Hope Zoo in Kingston and we're doing budgie feed.
Oh, budgie feeding. So all the budgies get to live in this amazing, massive cage?
Yes, they do.
Oh, that's a great thing. And so what, I can come to the zoo and I can pay and get to feed birds on my own?
Yes, that's correct.
That is so cool. Guys, we're going to try feeding the birds ourselves. Check it out.
Lucky just joined our petting zoo here at Hope Zoo. So he's a lamb or a baby sheep. He's an all black sheep. He's about 6 weeks old actually. So he's still just a baby. He was actually rescued on a local farm here in Jamaica. Usually mama sheep sometimes have 2 to 3 babies, and every once in a while the mom will reject the baby and not breastfeed him. So we brought him here, rescued him and brought him to the zoo, and have been bottle feeding him ever since. So he'll join our other flock of sheep here soon, and then people will be able to hang out and feed him and everything. So this is Lucky. Did you guys have any questions about Lucky or sheep? What about you, Jacob?
How many stomachs do they have?
That's a great question. How many stomachs do they have? So sheep, like all ruminants, have 4 kind of stomachs, compartments. And this is used for digestion kind of. So each compartment stomach has a different role in digesting grass and what they're grazing on. Sometimes they'll spit it back up. It's a really neat process of getting all the nutrients out of the grass. That's a really good question. So 4 stomachs. Isn't that cool? What about you guys? Have any questions? What's your question?
Can sheep see behind them without turning their head?
Can sheep see behind them without turning their heads? Actually, they can. So the way their eyes are positioned kind of on the side of their head, it allows them to see almost 360 degrees around them. So, when they're out in the wild in a pasture, it kind of helps them kind of be more aware or if a predators come in. And they can do the same thing with their ears. Sometimes you'll see they direct their ears backwards or forwards, or even though it looks like they're looking straight ahead, he can actually see me all the way back here. Isn't that pretty neat? Cool. What about you?
How much teeth do they have?
How many teeth do they have? That's another really interesting one. So they have around 30 teeth. But one of the coolest things is, like cows and other things, they only have teeth, their front incisors only on their lower jaw. So you can see he's got the teeth there, but his upper jaw is just kind of like a hard pad. See that? Look at that. Sorry, Lucky. So yeah, they only have these front incisors on their lower jaw, and then this upper jaw is kind of like a really hard pad, and they use that for grabbing the grass, and then in the back of their mouth, kind of like us, they have molars, and that's what he's used for grinding and breaking down the grass or whatever browse they're chewing on. That's a really good question. So Lucky was being really cooperative. Hey, bud. Did you guys get to pet him? Yeah. They neat? So yeah, Lucky, he's about 6 weeks now. Usually sheep can live about 10 to 15 years. So he's got a nice, long, happy life ahead of him here at Hope Zoo. You think he's pretty neat? Thank you, Lucky. All right, you guys want to check out some more animals? We got some neat other petting zoo animals we're going to go check out and get our hands on. You ready? All right, let's do this. All right, guys, you ready for our next petting zoo animal? You know what we have here? It's a rooster. but it's a special kind of rooster. So these guys are called silky chickens. They're called silky chickens because they got the silky soft hair, feathers and stuff. Feel that? See how fluffy they are? They have a little bit fluffier neck, a little bit fluffier tail, and they even have these cool hairy, kind of feathery feet. You're all right, Russ. So yeah, this is Rusty. Rusty is a rooster, so he's a male chicken. And you know how you can tell he's a rooster? So there you go. They have these kind of exaggerated facial features. So up here you have what's called the comb, and then on the side here, these are called wattles. And so the roosters, the male chickens, have these extra big combs and wattles, and that's how you can tell them apart. And they kind of use these to look all tough and everything. And so Rusty here is just about a year old, and we've had kind of with about 6 of our other chickens here at the petting zoo. So do you guys have any questions about Rusty?
Yes.
What?
Why is his hair like this?
So why is his hair like this? So in China, many years ago, they started taking regular chickens and kind of selective breeding them for these chickens with these really soft, fluffy feathers. And so they're more just kind of for like design and looks and everything. So over the years, they've kind of created this own breed of chickens, these silky chickens, and now they have these beautiful little guys.
Yeah.
What about you, Christian? You have a question?
Are they good leaders?
Are they good leaders? Yes, they are good leaders, especially the roosters. The roosters are kind of like the leaders of their flock. You know, they take care of the hens, they take care of the babies. You know, if there's any intruders, these guys are the tough ones that stick up for them. Do you want to try holding him? All right, so remember I showed you want to kind of keep them comfortable and supportive. You can press them against your body. And there you go. That's really good. What's up, Russ? What about you, Jacob? Did you have any questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, is it true that they're omnivores?
That it is true. That's a very good question as well. They are omnivores. So these guys eat just about anything. You know, a lot of times you see them eating fruits and veggies, but they are really good to have around the house because they eat insects and bugs too. And so that's why you kind of see them kind of waddling around, you know, plucking at the dirt. You know, they're looking for food scraps, but they're also looking for insects and everything. So that's why they're really neat to have. So omnivores eat both kind of meat and vegetables and everything. Here at the zoo, we have kind of a special diet, a chicken pellet diet that we give them every morning. And then on top of that, they also just kind of get some veggies and fruits for dessert. That's a really good question. Nice. What about, any more questions? No? You guys ready for the next animal? Yeah. All right, come here, Rusty. Let's go find our next animal, all right? Yeah. All right, let's go. Follow me, guys. I guess Lucky's having too much fun. He doesn't want to leave us right now. All right, what do we have next, Kayla?
So, Joey, who is this?
This is Mascara. So Mascara is one of our kind of mama bunny rabbits. And then Jacob there is holding Rocky. So Rocky was actually just born about, let's see, maybe just over a month ago, like 6 weeks ago. And the Mascara here, she's about 3 years old. So she's full grown, this is as big as she'll get. And she's actually just had some of her own babies a month ago as well. Yeah. So did you guys have any questions about either Mascara or Rocky?
I was asking about
Their teeth, yes. So it's hard to see. They do have kind of these front incisors, and that's what they kind of use. So, you know, a lot of times they're eating grass and eating different kinds of plants and stuff. And so we give them grass at the zoo as well because it's very important because their kind of teeth will just keep growing and growing. And if they don't have that grass, then they can, not only do they need it for nutrients, but they need it to file their teeth down so they don't overgrow. But then we also give them like kind of a diet you can buy at the store, like a rabbit pellets. So you get the big bowl of rabbit pellets, they get some grass, and then, you know, they kind of get some carrots for treats. You know, they can't eat carrots. A lot of people see them eating carrots in cartoons and stuff, which they can eat, but that's not the main part of their diet. They like a lot of grass and other plants. That's a good question. What about you? Do you have any questions?
How fast can they run?
How fast can they run? Well, I don't know the exact miles per hour, but they are very fast. Our rabbits are kind of pretty calm, but they'll kind of hang out if we set them down because they're calm. But if you see these guys in the wild, good luck trying to catch them because they will bolt. There's no way, you know, even us running as fast as we can, we're not catching this rabbit. These guys are what we call prey animals in the wild. So, you know, they are kind of low. Hey, Lucky's back. What's up, bud? What you think? See out of Mascara? So yeah, they're prey animals, and so that pretty much means they're kind of low on the food chain, you know. So you have hawks, you know, maybe coyotes in the U.S. that are eating these guys. So they have to kind of always be alert, so make sure they don't get eaten, you know.
What about foxes?
Foxes too, yeah. And so that's why, you know, he's constantly smelling. You see his nose kind of sniffing. They got these big old ears. You know, these are kind of like little radars. They can kind of hear all around them. So before they kind of are able to see anything, they can smell or hear it. Hey, look. So that's why even the babies, look at Rocky there, month old, he's already got those big ears, and that's because that's how they survive. You know, they don't want to get eaten by any kind of predators or anything. Does that make sense? Yeah. You want to hold Rocky? Yeah. So you just want to support him nice and soft. You can hold him against your body there, and just kind of make him feel comfortable. Good job, Rock. What's up, Jacob? Did you have any questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your question?
Why do rabbits and also baby rabbits have big ears?
Yeah, so they have these big ears, you can see even Rocky, and so they can kind of hear everything around them, you know. So say they're in some tall grasses and they can't really see well, and there's maybe a hawk in the trees or, you know, a fox, they can hear that animal coming so they can get away. So you can even watch her sometimes, she'll turn her ears back, she'll turn them forward, and then she can hear all the way around them. Pretty neat, huh?
Yes.
Right. You want to try holding mascara? The big one? All right. Let's set her right on your lap. Good job, Jacob. Nice. So do we have any more? Look at Lucky. Come here, buddy. You don't want to leave us alone, do you? So, you guys ready for our next animal?
Yes.
Can you guess what it is?
No.
Nope. All right, it's a surprise. All right, let's get going. Come on, Lucky. Let's go. Come on, Jacob. All right, guys. Well, welcome into our mini horse yard. Have you guys ever seen mini horses before?
No.
These are our 4 girls. So we have Domino, we have Storm, Blue, and Diamond. These are 4 pretty girls. I have some carrots here today. This is why they're ready for the treats. You want a treat? You want a treat? Okay, good job. And then so these guys eat a lot of grass, you can see, but we give them carrots as a special treat. You can tell they're very excited. So when you feed them, you're gonna put your hand out like this, and then you put your carrot on your hand, and then they just grab it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't worry. They're very pushy too, and they use their lips kind of like fingers. They'll just kind of grab it right out of you. Look at her, look at her, look at her. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes. So Domino here, she's actually pregnant too. See that big old belly on her? So I'll give you guys here, Jacob. So watch, Jacob. Stick your hand out. Oop. Get your hand out, and then we'll guide your hand. Right, put it right in front of him. Oh. Did you get it? Did you get it? You're fighting over it. All right, next. Here you go, Christian. Just stick your hand out. See? Just grab it. All right, Kayla. Here you go. Just show it to Domino here. Domino. Here you go, Domino. 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 That was my finger, not the carrot. All right. So these are 4 girls. Domino was actually a daughter of Blue here. So this is the mom to her, and now she's about to be a mom. So these mini horses, they actually are kind of regular horses, but over the years, they've been bred down to be smaller. So they share a lot of the same characteristics as regular horses. They're just miniature. So over the years, they kept on breeding the smaller horses to the smaller horses. You stop. Let's try this again. Domino, stop. Stop it, Domino. You're a little pushy. Here, I'll get Blue. Blue's a sweetheart. There you go, Blue. So the cool thing about these guys, so Domino's pregnant here. You see this nice, beautiful baby. She should be having a baby probably here in the next couple of weeks. You know how long they stay pregnant for? Like 11 to 12 months. Is that a long time? But she should be due here hopefully in the next week or so. And then we'll have a new baby horse. Hi. Did you guys have any questions about our mini horses?
I had a question on
How long they live. So they can easily live, I'd say 25, 30 years. So pretty long time. And all our girls are only about, our oldest one I think is about 7 years old. And then Domino is one of our youngest ones. She's about 3 years old. So they still have plenty long life to live here at the zoo. What about you, Christian? Did you have any questions? You want to try clean? So horses are grazers. They are grazers, so they normally eat on grass all day. So right behind you guys, they have this hay, so they get fresh grass and they get some of this hay, which is like dried grass, which is really good for them as well. But we also cut fresh grass every day. And then for treats, you can tell, you think they like carrots? Yes. What do you think, Jacob? Do they like carrots? Yep. Yeah. But yeah, so they are grazers. So typically, even in the wild or on any farm, they're eating grass all day long. Christian, do you have a question? Another one? No? Jacob, did you have a question?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How big do they get?
How big do they get? So that's a great question because for miniature horses, this is about as big as they get. You know, because and once they get any bigger, they turn into kind of what you would just call regular horses. So they're usually about 32 inches tall and no more than maybe 250, 300 pounds. All these girls are probably right around 200 to 250 pounds.
Hey guys, come on! How you found us? Hi! Did you guys have a good day today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had fun?
I had a blast.
Oh, great! Did you guys learn a lot about all of the animals in the petting zoo?
Yes.
I hope you guys learned a lot about our chickens, our Lucky the lamb, the mini horse,
Yeah.
and our rabbits.
On your rabbit.
Thanks.
Oh, do you guys get to hug up Lucky? Yeah?
We did.
All right, cool.
We even fed the mini horses.
Excellent. Who wants a chance to feed some of these buddies? All right.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed our show this week. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright guys, how we doing? So this is Kuya, my boy. Kuya's an Australian cattle dog. He's about a year and a half old. He was actually rescued. I adopted him in the US before I moved to Jamaica. So he was adopted. I got him when he was just a pup too, about 8 weeks old. And then when I took over the zoo here, decided to bring Kuya with me to Jamaica. Oh, hey Mia. Come here, Mia. I have another one. Come on, Mia. Hi. Okay, that's another dog. She was actually rescued right here in Jamaica. That's Kuya's sister now. So Kuya, yes, he's an Australian cattle dog. So these guys have lots of energy. Playing fetch is one of his favorite activities. But they're actually bred in Australia, and as the name implies, Australian cattle dog, they're bred for herding cattle. So these are working dogs. So they're bred to work, run all day long in that hot Australian heat, and to help farmers kind of herd their cattle. So he loves to play and run all day long. So you go, oh, what's that, buddy? Calm down, calm down. All right, guys, don't forget to check out Kuya's personal illustrations. You want to go? Go. And you can check out his illustrations and the fun activities going on there. Hope you enjoyed Kuya.